Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you how you can delimiter your data in Power Query. So first of all, we need to understand that data can come in different sources. You can have your data in PDF format, in text format, in CSV or in Excel format. So if you want maybe to import your data in Microsoft Excel from different format like from CSV, PDF, or online sources, the first thing you need to go in Data tab. And after Data tab, you go to Get Data. It depends on the version of Microsoft Excel you are using. So I'm using Excel 2019. In Get Data, in Get Data, when you click Get Data here, to me, it shows that New Queries is where I can get data. You can choose different options you see here. Like you want to import that in Microsoft Excel from different file, Excel from Excel workbook, from CSV, and other who are using other versions of Microsoft Excel. You also see an option get data from PDF. So to me, my file is in terms of CSV. I will click CSV. Then I have seen multiple sources of data that I have here in terms of CSV. Then I double click the one that I want. If you click CSV, your Microsoft will direct you your data opening in Power Query. Then you can click Transform Data. After you click Transform Data, the Power Query will be opened and you can see your data that you have. If you observe this data, I have space here and you have empty column here. And this data shows the agent names, the location and age in one column, the software learned by the agent, and the category of the software that the agent learned. So the first thing you need to do after you import your data into Power Query is to clean your data. As you can see, we have empty column here and we have empty row. And we have the location and age in the same column. So let's start by removing the empty column. You will click the column that you want to remove and you will go to the Home tab and choose Remove Column. Remove the column that you select. Then you will go to the selected cell that you want to remove the empty cell, and you will click Remove Row and Remove Blank Row. After there, I want to separate location and age of my agents, because this data requires to be in different columns. So to separate the data into different column, we use split column in Power Query. When split column, we can choose the limiter and choose the option that we want our data to separate. So in Home tab, we see split column. In the split column, we have different options here. I want to split my column by delimiter. Then you will see different options from the delimiter. You want to split your column by using comma. If you don't want to split your column by using comma, maybe your column you want to be splitted in terms of space, semicolon, or equal sign, you will click. But to me, if you see my data here, I have the location and the age, and the location and the age has been separated in the same column by using comma. So I will click split column by delimiter and by comma. Then split at leftmost delimiter, rightmost delimiter, or each occurrence of the delimiter. I will click each occurrence of the delimiter. So I click the split at each occurrence of the delimiter, of which I command my Power Query. Whenever they see comma sign, should split the data. So if you want the leftmost delimiter or rightmost delimiter, then you can choose. Here in quote character, I don't have any quote in my data, so I will click none, then OK. As you can see, we have managed to split the location and the age. So as you can see here, we have managed to get two columns from our data, of which the age and the location of our agent has been separated. But if you observe this Power Query, you have seen that the number one data is the title of the columns. So I don't want this to be counted as that. I want them to be the heading of the column. So I will right click and go to the Home tab and use first row as headers. I will click use first row as headers. Then the agent names, the location and age are the headers for my column, and the first data is from the agent name. So I want to edit the name of this column. I will click, then I will double click and choose rename. Then I want this data to remain with location title only, and enter. And this one I will right click and choose rename, and I want this data to be held as age. Then you have managed to clean your data by using the Delimiter and to rename your head. But if you see this data here in category, we have different category here. We have statistics, we have visualization, and I'm not sure if all of these categories are in which cases. So I will right click it and go to the transform data, transform or choose format. I want my data to be in capitalize each word format. Then I will click capitalize each word. The same as country, transform, then I will go to text column, format, capitalize each word. Yes, you can see there is changes, the same to the agent name, format and capitalize each word. We are doing this because if you don't format your statement or your data, if you do analysis of this data, the Microsoft Excel is going to count this data as different data. For example, if we have Tanzania of capitalized T and Tanzania of small t, the Microsoft Excel analysis will treat this data as separate data. So there is a need to format your data so that you can enable the same data to be treated the same. Then after there, you click File, Close and Load. If you close and load, your data will be closed and loaded into a normal Microsoft Excel sheet and will be ready to do analysis.